Good morning guys, welcome back to the vlog. As you can see, we're at Barry Island Pleasure Park. We've got a freak out here in the background. It's all quiet here at the moment since the last time I've seen you. And I know that's been a while and I apologise for that, but been a lot going on. The weather is really taking a turn for the worst. We've had thunder and lightning and storms. They've even had to strap down the new ride, you know, which we'll go into that now as we go through. But yeah, but apart from that, it's all good. It's just about to rain, so we might need to get through this video pretty quickly. But I wanted to do an update on the park. I know you, like I say, I know you haven't seen me, but let's go. Look, I'm getting, what? This thing here, it just started squirting water out. I thought someone was having a laugh. But I'm going to take you through the park. We'll have a little look through. I'm obviously, you know, it's much the same, guys, as what you've seen. Only it's a bit gloomier today. We've got a grey sky up there. And it's forecast rain. It's also forecast thunderstorms this afternoon. So, well, yeah, it really has changed a lot since the last time I seen you. All still the same, yeah, all still the same. Got Perrin Stevens is here at the moment. I'm talking to Perrin this morning. He was talking about the new twist that's coming. He's expecting it because they're actually manufacturing it. And he was saying that this should be here November, the new twist. And the new Dodgem, he's not expecting till January, February. I was hoping it was sooner than that. I think everyone was hoping it'd be sooner than that, but he said they're particularly busy. Yeah, so the new twist, November. Top scan, absolute monster. Yeah, twist, Graviton. I always hear about the Graviton, guys. I know some people love it, some people don't. I personally think it's brilliant. I love that anti-gravity feel, and where you just pin to the, yeah, it's really good. But there's quite a bit of work going on here today. The Waltzer, they're renewing all the wheels on it, and some of the boarding on it. Yeah, so they're working hard there at the moment, and they're hoping to have it open for the weekend, but they've got a big job ahead of them. Yeah, that's the problem with the old traditional Waltzers, or pretty much any old traditional ride. There's always a lot more maintenance involved than if you get a new one. But I do know a lot of people prefer older Waltzers to new Waltzers. You know, not everybody, but people have mentioned it to me. They love the old traditional Waltzers, the old traditional, also everything. You know, there's people who love the old traditional, but there's also people who love the new. I personally have no preference. I think it's nice to have a nice new ride, but I do appreciate, you know, like the carousel, for instance, the gallopers. It's absolutely amazing. I love the fact that it's got history, you know, and when you think of the history of that ride and the hundreds of thousands of people that it would have pleased in its lifetime, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. You've had a problem with this? It's not a mechanical problem. It's a computer problem, from what I can gather. So this has been off, guys. I didn't even realise. When we came down the other day and I said there was no one queuing for it, that's why it's been closed. And this is something that I haven't mentioned to you yet, guys. I've known about it for a few months, but I wanted to wait until we got more information. We are having an ice rink here. That is 100% confirmed now. But from what I can gather, it's going to be this. There's a proper kit has been bought. Henry had bought to go on the bottom of this that allows you it to freeze. So it's going to be proper ice. But from what I can gather, it's going to be maybe not this one, but it is going to be based on an old Dodgem. So that should be really interesting. The only thing I do hope with that is that it's closed in, because an ice rink during the winter, it can get flooded, and yeah, so just hopefully it's closed in. That's the only thing I hope. But this is it, guys. Like I said, I've been meaning to tell you about it, but I wanted to get more information. 31st of October to the 3rd of January, Winter Wonderland. Food and drink, and I'll be totally honest with you, it's going to take a lot to pull this off, because you know the Cardiff Winter Wonderland is so well established. So I hope it goes well for Henry, because obviously if something don't go well, the chances are it might not happen again. Henry does want to have a talk to you. Whether or not I'll speak to him today, I'm not really sure, but he's got lots to tell you, especially regarding the Winter Wonderland. But we'll watch the progress, right? You'll see how it goes. We've got the Halloween prior to that. So that's going to be first. This is why I hadn't mentioned too much about the Winter Wonderland, because I did think, let's get Halloween out the way first. But yeah, it should be good. It should be really good. Obviously the weather is going to play a big part in it. You know, trying to do anything at Christmas time is always a challenge. So hopefully we have a dry winter. I'm just thinking now, like, if you go to the Cardiff Winter Wonderland every year, maybe give it a miss this year and come and try out Barry Island Pleasure Park's version. Look at that. I bet they won't have one of them in Cardiff Winter Wonderland, will they? But anyway, back to it. It's all quiet and that. It's not the same when it's closed. These are all covered up. Like I say, now you can tell by the puddles, guys, you know. Welsh Water want to tap into this, yeah. These two are also covered up here this morning. As you can see, they've set up to work under here. This is something to do with the Waltzer by the looks. Yeah, so they're renewing stuff, guys. But this is great to keep you out the rain, don't it? And then we come up the top of the park. It's all the same, guys. Oh, I can feel rain now. I can feel raindrops falling on my head. And this is all good. This is all good. There's the carousel there. I do love that carousel. Like I say, I can't imagine a new one having the same effect as the old traditional one. Runaway train. This was off for a while. They replaced a few parts on there that they weren't happy with. And yeah, the Queen's, she's still there, Mr. Bean. And this guy in the end, I'm not sure who he is there. But then we come to this. The Aerospace. Absolute beast. But you might notice, see these ropes? We were forecast very high winds. So apparently under extreme weather conditions, if the wind goes past a certain level, they strap it. Also then, if the wind goes above another level, they've got to start taking sections of the ride down. And if it goes to extreme, it's a complete bring down of the ride, which hopefully we don't come to that, because I can't imagine how you would take this ride down in those conditions. I think a ride like this, you've got to really think ahead. You know, you can't just, you know, think on the morning, it's going to be windy today, let's try and sort something out, because yeah, it's too late by then. But if we come up here, see there, we'll go underneath now and have a proper look. See them? That goes up there, and they actually cross in the centre there, and it's to brace this centre piece, the centre section there, to stop the wobble, or to minimise the wobble, to stop wear and tear on the motors and whatnot at the top there. But yeah, as you can see, there's all four corners is tied down. We'll go under now and have a look. Okay, so the rain has caught me, but underneath now, look, this is underneath. Yeah, look, yeah, you can see the one rope there, and this other rope here. And as you can see there, look at the tension on this. That look, there's barely any giving that, mate. She wobbles a bit, but that's so tight, man, so tight. And look at it, look at this. What the heck, look. And you've got a bolt under there to make sure you pull it as tight as possible, and the second nut then that locks it in place. But there's so much involved, guys, with this ride. There's so much involved. Let me get under here after the rain. Yeah, but this ride is, I don't know, it's like no other really. With the sheer height of it, wind, you know, and the higher up you go, the windier it seems to be. Playing it by ear really, isn't it? This is the first season here. Well, not even the first full season, is it? These straps, I know it's a couple of hours work to do that, but I can imagine that through the winter months it is going to spend quite a lot of time strapped up. And I would also thought when the weather breaks, you know, when the park closes, because the park's not going to be closing now really until January, you know, after the Winter Wonderland. So we've got January, February. It usually starts opening again then in March. But yeah, look under here. We're actually under now the platform. This is the platform you'd stand on. Above here is the actual gondolas, and yeah, this is it, man. It's mad, isn't it? All brand spanking new, mate. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's amazing. And you can see they've lowered a section of that down there. See, that overlaps that now, it's not as high. I don't know why they didn't pull this piece down here. I suppose just keep it a bit of advertising in it. But yeah, so it looks good, doesn't it? Bit of a story behind this, guys. That's Amani there, which is Harry's girlfriend, right? That's a picture of her. She showed me the picture that it came from. And over this size here, look, Harry, it says Harry on his helmet. See, yeah, this is based on Harry. They sent the pictures in, and this is how they created it. and that they were considering, I was told they were considering having it as, you know, a traditional down to the airline jet, but yeah, they thought more futuristic, and this is what they come up with, like a flying car. And you can't see the full face here, but as you can see there, Amani on the helmet. Yeah, so that's Amani and Harry. They're the stars of the show here, guys. It's wicked, isn't it? And yeah, the thought that they designed it themselves, yeah, it's really clever. It's really good. I can't imagine this opening today at all, because like I say, later on today when it does tend to get a bit more busy, but everyone's back in school now, which I gotta be honest, I hate going back to school. I love us all being off. I've loved it. I know the vlogs haven't been as consistent as they have been in the past, but yeah, I do love them being home. Yeah, family, man. Family's everything, guys. If you've got a family, spend as much time as you can with them, because yeah, especially if you've got kids, you know. I know it's not easy to do that, you know. I mean, myself, you know, I wasn't always in a position where I could spend so much time with my family. I was working a lot of hours, long hours. But my advice to you is, if you've got a young family, spend as much time with them as you can, because they grow up so quick. You know, my little princess, and she's going to be a teenager next month, guys. Breaks my heart, it does. I don't want her to grow up. But, yeah, such is life. A few people have asked for an update on the Wacky gold mine. As you can see, guys, there's no update. There isn't an update. They've been busy elsewhere. That's the problem when the park's open. You know, everybody's operating rides, and yeah, things like that are kind of left, yeah, as just little side jobs, you know. But I, the same as a lot of you are, super excited to see that. We've got the digger here at the moment. They're trying to locate the mains for this place here. So at the moment, this ride is running on a generator, and that generator there, and yeah, obviously it'll be more cost effective if it's run by the mains. There's another poster here. Henry Danta presents Barry Island Christmas Wonderland. Food, music, rides and more. Also introducing ice skating at Barry Island, best value Wonderland in Wales. 45 foot by 65 foot ice rink for all the family. That sounds impressive, guys. It sounds really impressive. So I really do look forward to seeing that being built up. So if you're not subscribed, guys, make sure you subscribe, because we will see all this go together. As you know, there's not much I miss here. And I think to see an ice rink here on Barry Island, I remember they tried on the prom a few years ago, but I don't think it was real ice. I think it was the plastic, which is, I don't know if you've ever tried that. It's not ice skating really, you know. It's just not. But yeah, this is going to be real ice, and yeah, it should be a load of fun. I've just been trying to find Henry, guys, so he could give you a bit more information on the Winter Wonderland. But what we'll do is, you know, we'll do that at a later date. And I'm thinking the closer we get to it, you know, the more information there's going to be, you know, more things confirmed. So, but yeah, definitely put it in your diary, right? And let's not forget, it is World Fun Fair month, right? September. I love that. I love all the support from everybody. Yeah, it's amazing. On that note, right, come to Barry Island for the Winter Wonderland. If we don't support it this year, chances are it might not happen again. So yeah, I think just give it a come down. I know it's going to be a lot of fun. And ice skating on Barry Island, I don't, has that ever been a thing? I don't know whether that's ever been a thing. I don't ever remember having a proper ice rink here. Like I said to you just now, you know, they have that plastic one. But yeah, this is going to be good, guys. This is going to be good. I know Henry has spent £60,000 on the setup to create the ice. So it's a lot of investment, guys. But let's do our best to support it, guys. Let's get down here. Let's everybody watching this. Let's try and get down here for the Winter Wonderland. You know, just maybe a bit of ice skating. You know, and yeah, ride the rides. You know, it's going to be nice as well, because the dark evenings, with a bit of luck, if we have a bit of dry weather, especially, you know, it's all going to be lit up, which we haven't really had a lot of chance to see Aerospace in the dark, because obviously by the time it gets dark, it's closed. The park's closed. But yeah, the Winter Wonderland. Let's make this thing massive, guys. Let's make this thing the biggest thing Wales have ever seen. Should we do that? Can we do that? Can we do that? Yeah, so guys, I'm going to leave it there, right? Because the rain is really teeming down now. Don't get lost or squashed. and we speak more soon. Bye.
Family vlog.